잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람은 맞는 실투 다 끝. 난가 같았지만 우린 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 찰바람을 이뤄 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of 이 도시에서 멍 때리 같이 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질. 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도망.
What's good, MP?
I need some nutrition in there.
No, last time I snuck in some kale, she saw little green bits, and now every day she asks me to promise I won't put any kale.
Even more adorable.
So mostly strawberries and bananas.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Scout for the Northern Territories.
Has anyone talked to you about the 3-second rule?
Yeah, gotta clear paint.
And not eat anything on the floor that has fallen after 3 seconds too. That's not what we mean.
Let's try yours.
That's
Just
good.
EMP.
It's gonna be awesome.
Entertaining to watch.
And of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
Well, how can you not be impressed by MP's performance lately after he sort of called himself out, claiming that he needed to elevate his game? For him, it's not just about being an all-star. It's about being the best in the conference at his position. Now, you can see the fire he's playing with. He's flat out destroying his competition. The only question now is, can he keep it going?
And so in the game for the Warriors, Moody is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Perry in at the 5, down low. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Brooks. He had 9 points in his last time out. Castle outside. Pass to Bagley. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Jay. And that one is hammered home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Harper. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. And here's Castle. Fires for 3. Counted from distance.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Here's Jay. Pass to Curry from behind the arc. He drops it from range. Curry's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Jay missing. Spurs trail by 4. Up top, Castle. He's covered by Curry. San Antonio moving the ball around. Down low from Embiid. The bank shot, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And the basket by Castle.
Well, that tells you all you need to know about Castle's handle. He can make exciting plays off the bounce.
Jay, the pass to Kuminga. Over to the wing. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Warriors making a change here. And as the season rolls on, let's look at the leaderboard. The best bigs from beyond the arc. Andrew Wiggins is second.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're...
Substitution here for San Antonio. Farrell's checked in for Cornette. Bryant comes in for Brooks. Castle's checked in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Johnson. Spurs lead by 3. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Stephon Castle, and it's Bryant in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Jay, the pass to Oubre. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Castle, a screen on Curry. Fox against Curry. It's stolen by Curry. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Wiggins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wiggins has got his first 2 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Grizzlies really contributed. He had 36 points, and he didn't waste any of his chances, putting up an impressive field goal percentage. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Fox, that's good.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Jay, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Jay. Takes the three. Connects from downtown. Jay's got 5 now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Castle outside. There's a screen. Hauled in by Curry.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Drills it from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Spurs trail by 5. Harper passes to Terrell. And yep, it's good.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Pass to Brooks. To the paint. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
To the inside, Perry uses the glass on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Brooks outside. 29 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Bagley. San Antonio moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Harper. Blocked! Here's Jay. Give him 8. On the take. Count it. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
That'll do it for the first half. Warriors ahead. They're up by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hey folks, look, across sports it seems like injury rates increase the older you get. And Shaq, that's something you've experienced firsthand. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Spurs. You know, appreciate you joining us. It's been our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Moody, also Kuminga out there, and it's Jay in at the point. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Castle outside. Brooks finds Castle. Bagley, a screen on Curry. Castle for three. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 4. The three from Curry. Oh, Curry with the hustle.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Jay, the pass to Kuminga. Out to the right wing. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at San Antonio. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record. And checking out Golden State, now 4 games behind.
Well, I think for Golden State, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Driving to the basket. Good on the shot. Harper's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now here's Fox. He's closely guarded. Harper misses. The Warriors lead by 7. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And it's Jay missing. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. And Harper with a basket on the assist from Fox. Harper's got 8.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Pass to Jay. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Perry, good.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Three-pointer, Fox. Bryant outside. Castle for 3. The rebound by Moody.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Kuminga to the right side. 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And that one's good. Jay.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And here's Fox. He's got 10. Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates.
Castle is out there with Harper. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Macy in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. To take the lead. The rebound by Perry.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep. And that one's good. Jay. And the Warriors lead by 3.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
Bagley, a screen on Curry. Castle. Oh, he missed the jumper.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Gets it to go.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
Yeah, this kid, Castle, loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Stephen Curry, the 3 ball is down.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Castle fires. Ooh, it misses. The Warriors lead by 6. Takes a 3. It's off. The Spurs have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 17. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Castle. Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth.
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Oh, it doesn't go. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth. Castle on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Here's Brooks. Shoots a 3. Curry there for the rebound. Here's Jay. And so the Warriors take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices.
Good win for you guys tonight, MP, and some standout play from...
Yeah, we won it this week.
Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
MP,
right here.
Yo,
T-Man.
Yes.
Was that obvious, huh?
All my dreams be so ice. Ghost lane, just like the poltergeist. They watching all my mix, they oversight. Champ, the young, she used the older guys.
He about to tear the roof off.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know, like a fight?
What's the silent one?
I'd like to see you guys are so ridiculous.
So we got that thing set up, and now it's like, play me a song. Convinced that they have it best time.
Nah, don't even get me started on this. Are you sure?
Right.
Hey, ready, MP?
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's game. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Kings, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And checking out Phoenix, 3 games behind. Well, this is the third NBA Cup game for both of these teams. And they're each 0-2 in group play coming into this game.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely that either team will be able to advance to the knockout stage of the Cup. But this isn't just some throwaway game. It still counts towards the regular season.
And for MP specifically, these Cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this Game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate.
For Phoenix. Malawaj out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position.
Huge slam from Booker. He really gets up off these drives.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. There is a clear game plan that Coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. And here is Brooks after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Kings have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. You know, Richard, while he's still one of the elite scorers in the game, Devin Booker missed All-Star selection in 2025.
Yeah, it can get very tough when it gets to that All-Star selection. No one questions his number or his talent. It was more about the win-loss record.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. MP outside. There's a screen by Achua. MP kicks to LaVine. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. LaVine's got 6.
You can see the work LaVine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Pass to Brooks. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Back to MP. Right side, LaVine. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Suns.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brooks outside. O'Neal on the wing. Brooks outside. And the 3 ball is good.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Sabonis, the pass to MP. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Pass to Gillespie. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Kings have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Sabonis kicks to Achua. A 3 from MP. And Devin Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Malawaj. Brooks from outside. And it's MP with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Sacramento. Comes up empty down low. Here's Brooks. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. O'Neal with the steal. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Sacramento. checked in for Sacramento. Phoenix with the ball, trailing by 2. Goodwin with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Goodwin. Over MP. And the Suns miss again.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
They got Levine. Russell Westbrook out there with MP. Then it's Keegan Murray. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And a new front office taken over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines, and significant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Kings going into last season bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. The drive by Green lays it up and banks it in. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
MP passes to Murray. Misses from short range.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Fleming. From deep, Green. Iguodala. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Goodwin, covered by MP. Here's Iguodala. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. MP's got 5 points so far. Booker with no one around. Rebound by the Kings. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
No good from Booker. Sacramento leading by 5. MP passes to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. To the paint, here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
MP kicks to Sabonis. Back to MP. Inside. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. How are you guys feeling about the conferences now? Relevant? Irrelevant?
You know what? That's not a bad rapper name. Irrelevant.
That's kind of ironic. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Kings.
They're hitting at a high.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Suns, perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. O'Neal is out there with Malawach. And it's Gillespie in at the point. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
And yes, it's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Booker outside. Booker sinks the three.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Kings leading now by 5. MP outside to the middle. Suns shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Brooks dishes to Booker. Here's O'Neal. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Ooh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
MP passes to Achua. That one drops for him. Achua's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Brooks has got 8 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
MP finds Achua. MP outside. Back to Achua. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 8.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the dunk by Booker.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
Pass to Achua. Now here's Levine. MP left side. This one for 3, and it's Levine that time on the assist by MP. And the Kings lead by 5. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Green is checked in for Devin Booker. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Sacramento, they're trending in the wrong direction. The NBA competition can be unforgiving. Not much room for mistakes.
Kings leading now by 5. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you.
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
The dime-dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
Sabonis. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Malawach. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Suns moving the ball around. Green up on top. Shoots. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
MP with the bounce pass. Pass to Achiuwa. MP looking around. Oh, my!
Nice finish.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. MP is out there with Russell Westbrook. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Yep, it counts.
That bucket is what makes Book so special. He's a 2 with the handles of an elite point guard.
In the corner, Murray with it. Back to MP. DeRozan on the wing. 6 to shoot. From the arc. MP, no good. Suns trail by 4. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP passes to Murray. It's good.
Very few young players play with such poise. Murray doing just enough to finish for the bucket.
And the Suns making a change here. Malawach is checked in. You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
Pass to Iguodala. They set the screen. A nice shot by Booker.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here's MP. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Levine kicks to MP. Again, the miss by the Kings.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Showing off his strength, Sabonis powers through the foul and gets it to fall.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Free throw, good, Booker.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
Sabonis outside, MP outside. Here's Sabonis. And a another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Al Brooks. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. They double him with MP, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Kings leading now by 3. Here's DeRozan. MP outside. Achua inside. O'Neal's there. And he banks the layup in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Here's Sabonis. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Oh, wow. Big moment. Not too much for Sabonis. He is the moment.
Booker outside. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. He absolutely held nothing back. He said, quote, "We know who we are. Let's be that." The plan is to play their game and let the chips fall where they may. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Booker. What balance by Booker right there.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Al Brooks launches it. Does not go in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's off as well. So he misses both. A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Phoenix calls timeout. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Not gonna go, and they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. It's Booker. The three goes down. So they foul intentionally.
Devin Booker, second personal foul. Shooting for second.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. And this is their first win of the group stage after losing their first 2 games.
And how did you approach this game, knowing your team is already set up to advance in the NBA Cup?
We thank you once again for coming out and showing love for the Swans. Be sure to get home safe. And we look forward to
Just
seeing
like
you again
any
soon.
other game, they all count. We're trying to win the cup, but we're also trying to make...
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Good game, MP.
Hey, there he is. My favorite.
Okay, it's the final game of the NBA Cup group stage, and you guys need...
There he is.
Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Sacramento Kings. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Domantas Sabonis out there with Achua, and it's MP in at the point. And for Utah, Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Jackson out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP, and tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
MP finds Sabonis. You look at the Jazz, well, not the start to the NBA Cup tournament they were looking for. Odds are against him. But we've seen crazy things happen in this league.
Exactly. Not likely to be hoisting the cup this season. That 1-2 group record simply isn't going to get it done. But don't forget, this is still a regular season game as well. It matters in the standings.
And as for the Kings, they're sitting at 1-2 in their group in the NBA Cup. So even with a win on the road tonight, their tournament's likely over.
That's not going to impact their effort level tonight, though. You want to win every regular season game, whether it counts toward the NBA Cup or not.
Now here's MP, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Kessler.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
Picked by Sabonis. MP, the pass to Sabonis. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Collier. And he converts the layup.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said Domantas is a warrior, like me, and I'm very proud. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. MP. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing